Hello, hello, hello. This is Goddess Raven, and this is Sipping It Up with Goddess Raven. What the heck is going on? Once again, we're now in 2021, and folks is starting to get tired of the same situation. If I was in that situation, I would take myself to the police, the FBI. I would go to every branch of authority that I was able to get to if I had Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty harassing me. I would make a channel. I would show the receipts. I would start a GoFundMe or put my Cash App out and say that I need this money to get a lawyer to handle this situation because they won't stop. And just in case something goes down, I want a lawyer that's not a public defender that will handle this situation. Let me tell you something. This is crazy that she chose as a victim to come onto YouTube and talk to the ones that she chose to talk to about this. On one side, you got Tasha saying like, look, the docket number, the information, all this da 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 is not matching the flip up, and that the person has these options to go to the police, go to the cops, go to anybody, and say, look, here's the receipt. This is what I'm dealing with. I need help. Is any of this happening? Because like when you put in report a what Kenneth Petty is, a whole list of things come up with options of what you can do. So it says you can report a person on Facebook, Instagram, report a violation, or not. You can report even anonymously. You can report a person online, like in Texas and in the UK and New Jersey. It comes up with like a list. Seriously, of options of what you can do. Why is none of those options taken and instead you choose to come to Facebook? There's even laws in place for this. There are things in place to protect a victim, to protect victims, that they will not be harassed online, through phone, mail, showing up, making threats. And you're not doing any of that. Instead, you're talking to Nosey Heaux live, who's on here peddling adult packages. And wait a minute, did she say in one of her lives that this is something she had recorded before at a seminar or something that she went to? So this is poached work because community, in the community, the rules is no poaching. That means you cannot take someone's work and then use it as your own and profit off of it and not share the profit with the owner. But in her live, I think she did say that she recorded this off of someone. And was that someone a sister? Because like you say you don't like black women. I'm like, so you're recording stuff off of them and not helping them get the profits from that. This whole comment about her not liking black men, it will fit a niche for people who have been, burned by black men. They cheated on, got cheated on in their relationships. Da, da, da. It'll fit for them. Yeah, I'm not a man hater. I don't hate men. I don't hate men. I don't hate women. I hate the BS that comes with men and women when you interact with them. That's the thing that I can't take. I can't take a person that will sit on a platform, cuss out they subscribers, and then turn around and ask their subscribers to do a favor for them or do something for that person. Honestly, there's so many some YouTubers on here that would be so happy that their subscriber wanted to send them something. Instead, you call that person creepy, weird, and everything under the sun. You normally basically cuss out some of your subscribers and say you don't need them. People are starting to think like maybe it is true that you don't like black women, you don't like black men. Yeah, maybe this is true because of the way you talk to them. It's crazy. It's crazy to take somebody's work that they took time to research and put together and pay to be one of the people in a seminar, and somebody records their work and then profits off of it. It's like totally different from like doing a YouTube reaction video or something on somebody, because of course their work is, you can see their face, you can hear their voice being involved in that video. So that person's getting some acknowledgement that, okay, this is where I got this content from and I'm reacting to the content. Okay, so you're acknowledging that this content came from somewhere else, unlike just taking this content, recording it, and putting it into a package to sell to people who want to change, want an opportunity to make money and be their own boss, who need it. But I think, I'm gonna talk to one of the ladies that are in the community and ask how would the community feel if somebody took their work, made it into a package, and sold it to other people. How would you feel? And this lady makes bank. She wrote a book on making $10,000 per month from home. Yeah, she knows everything about the whole entire industry. So she'll be on here soon. Definitely. The whole I don't like black women, but you made it your whole entire niche. It's effing crazy to me. We so fucking forgiving. For real, for real. We are like the most forgiving set of people on the planet, bar none. We will allow people into our community that don't even like us and give them our money. Homegirl sat on here on a video and said, I don't like y'all. Not only do I not like y'all, I don't like the men either. I wish they didn't even exist. I wish they wasn't here. I wish them all. That's some crazy ish to wish that on a whole group of people. What kind of pain you got in your life, Ma, that you feel like that? So selling packages, you might need to take yourself to some counseling. Ain't nothing wrong with counseling. And heal some of that pain that you feel, that aggression, that anger that you feel. Now, as far as this victim goes, you aligned yourself like it's hard. You aligned yourself like honestly, if you want somebody to believe you, aligning yourself with a person named Nosey Hex Live might not have been the best alignment. 'Cause come on, let's just talk real talk. Okay, if you are in a jam, and let's just use an example. If you're in a jam and you need help, or and this is life or death, or this is something that can help your peace of mind, are you going to go to a prostitute to go help you out, or are you going to take your ass to a counselor, or you're going to take yourself to an expert that knows how to deal with life problems? You're in trouble. You might be in some kind of legal trouble, or you might be trying to win a case or something. You trying to tell me, instead of taking your ass to a paralegal, to a lawyer's office to get some counseling, maybe some social work or something, you choose to go to an high class escort? And I'm not saying Nosey Heaux's a high class escort. Not saying that. She could be a high class, phone worker. So you went to a mid range phone worker. Wow. You went to a mid range phone worker about one of the biggest women in hip hop and her husband, and you chose to go to a mid range phone operator instead of going to um a news outlet, maybe a lawyer's office, a police station, maybe something. He got to report to somebody every time he goes to a state. You don't. Why not report him in every state that he's been to, or every state that he's been to? Yeah, and say that he's been harassing me. Well, on this date and this date he was there, and have it where he is facing certain, you got to answer to like to a municipal court or somewhere in all these states that he harassed you. I'm just saying that if I was in that position, I wouldn't be doing it on Nosey Heaux, because that don't make it don't bring credibility. Let's just keep it G. You really think it brings credibility to her story that she chose to who she chose to go to? And you know what? All right, let's knock out the whole credibility thing. of going to Nosey Heaux. Okay, let's take that out. Why would you go to YouTube, a YouTuber channel, any which way, for something so majorly big? Why not go to like Power 105? Why? How about go to Seven on Your Side? How about just going to a police station in your area and saying, "Here's my receipts. Here's the text messages. Here's the emails that they've been sending me. I've had enough. Y'all need to stop." Why not go into the her up to her fucking music record label? Tell your flipping artist stop to harassing me, okay? Something. I mean, but a YouTuber. So now you got Jag out here cussing out her son, cussing out her ex-husband. Her situation looks sketchy. She ain't seen her son in years, and the first thing out of her mouth was everything negative about this her son. She ain't have not one good positive thing to say about her son. Nothing positive. Nothing. Zero. She out here talking about everybody's business, down to the maintenance man in the building at Epic Records. She talked about everybody from the top to the bottom. She talked about Tevin being on the street, slinging his skinny butt around. She talked about who else? Summer Walker twice, and Summer Walker denied it. She talked about everybody. Will Smith, Jada Pickett, all these situations she talked about. Now, you really think she got the chance to get to that inner circle of Jada Pickett Smith and Will Smith to know personal details, or is this hearsay? A lot of her stories I 100% believe, but she has mixed them up with a lot of hearsay. And how many of y'all have watched court shows? And if you watch these court shows, how many times they'll say that's hearsay, so that's admissible. You can't use hearsay in court. It doesn't count. Well, if it don't count in court, why is it counting on here? It's not her story. It's not from her what she witnessed herself. This is something she heard from Paula Joe, Mickey, Joe, Bob down the street. And he told her what he heard from somebody else. Half her stories were based on somebody else telling her this. So how could she verify all the details to know that the details were legit or not? Please, somebody tell me. Tell me. I mean, she came up with some really foul stuff, man, about Mary J. Blige. Come on, them details was rough. And let's keep in mind that there allegedly were what, people that were constantly in there that were filming, recording different other stuff, and there was always people in these studios. So you're trying to tell me something like that went down and nobody talked about this? Zero people talked about it but you? You come on. Let me tell you something. If somebody was involved with that, or somebody, told somebody else about that situation or different things that happened with Mary J. Blige at Death Row Records, I guarantee you it would have been out. There would have been some rumors. Something would have come out. Nothing. So you trying to tell me that Suge Knight set this woman up, Mary J. Blige up, and then trying to sign her and give her money and buy her cars and woo her to sign. Did a party for this woman and did that. Okay, this is what this victim is aligning herself with. The people she's aligning herself are problematic, and I don't know if that's going to help her case. Y'all comment below and tell me what y'all think. Is this really going to help this woman's case, aligning herself with the people that she has aligned herself with? I'm hoping if this is 100% legit, I will say I am sorry. I'm sorry, but I just wish that you did it and went. But honestly, I can't tell somebody what they can and what they shouldn't do or what would have been the best move. I can only say what I would do if I was in that situation. And I tell you, I would move silently. I would move quite silently. Nobody would know my next move, what I got to do. But I would silently try and talk to family members and people. I would get me a loan. I do whatever I had to do to get me um, a damn good lawyer. And I would show, or you know what, I wouldn't even come up with that money. Nope. I wouldn't have to come up with that money. I would have to simply show my receipts. And I would get a good top lawyer who will handle my case, knowing that they will get paid because the proof is in the pudding. I have the proof that this person, Kenneth, is harassing me. Because with proof, you can guarantee yourself a top notch lawyer without coming out of pocket, without having to do GoFundMe. So I take that back. Now, Tasha could face herself another a lawsuit, if what she was saying was incorrect. Now, keep in mind, Tasha ain't trying to put herself in no get another lawsuit situation. So, you do think she really verified all that information about that victim? Because she's saying that docket numbers and information and all the way that is all the things that a victim would do in this situation, she's doing the total opposite of. I've never heard a person that's been assaulted and been in such a situation that she was at such a young age align herself with anything to do with sex workers. You have moderators, you have your fans hitting up every outlet to get your name bigger, to get yourself more coins and get yourself more views. I hope that the coins that you are making, you are giving to that victim. So she can get some counseling and so she can get some advice on what she should do next. Like, honestly, just hearing those videos, hearing the audio, the video, and her saying, I hate black men and I hate black women, and her opinion on us. That was some cold shit. That was cold. I don't know. I think if this victim don't go to the police or go get herself a lawyer and sue these people, or Nicki don't turn around and sue her, we gonna have a whole few months of hearing this. Seriously, we don't have a whole bunch of months left to hear this story of her using her mods and fans and everybody to get on these other blogger sites and comment. Shoot, there was a couple comments on my damn page. I was like, hold up now. Okay, that's what we gonna do. We gonna like make a whole make a comment, make it look like we're not promoting Nosey Heaux on my page, but put it in a way that it looks like you're trying to ask a question or somebody. Come on, no, 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 no. I know that game. I know the game. Bye bye with that. You almost ruined a couple people's channels. Mm, mm, mm. I mean, I just, I just gotta say the energy that's coming with all of this ish, ish, not cussing, ish. The energy coming with all these situations, why is so toxic? And I'm not talking about toxic Diamond or toxic whoever on her YouTube channel. I'm talking about the situation. It's just so negative. Everything like we pass it around is just negative drama. Oh boy. Like if she is a victim, I feel bad because honestly, she needs to unline herself with these people that she has aligned herself with. Go get some counseling and have the counselors advise her on how to protect her energy, how to protect herself from harassment if it's legit. That's all. And the subject done. But coming on here on YouTube, surviving the petties, and y'all making documentaries, trailers, all this other stuff. How is it helping? How is commenting below saying surviving the petties helping? How is it helping? I need to know. How's it helping? Because the only thing it's doing is leading back to your channel, Nosy, and they watch your videos, and you get the views, you get the coins, right? But what is it doing? Is there a program set up that some of the money goes to help victims? It goes to domestic shelter, or something like getting the word out that the person's being harassed. Okay, you got the word out, the person's being harassed. Okay, now what are we gonna do about it? Nothing. Okay, we just gonna keep making videos. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna keep making videos about it. But what are we actually doing to help the victim in her situation? How are we helping? Is there a petition out? Is there a petition out to stop Kenneth from harassing her? Is there anything from a lawyer cease and desist? Something? Any documents being filed? Any gone to court? Done something? No. So we just making videos. Okay. Y'all comment below. Tell me what y'all think. All right. All right. Bye.